Hey, good afternoon, my podcast viewers and people that are interested in learning, growing, and building their business. I'm going to give you three reasons why I think content matters in today's society. Now, if you've been on my podcast, you kind of understand how podcasting works. Now, if you're just starting in podcasting, you're not going to jump to the arena of the master podcasters like Megan Kelly, Joe Rogan, Ed Milet, the people out there that are crushing it. You don't start out and then all of a sudden you're an overnight sensation. There's a lot of hard work. So number one, you got to roll up your sleeves and be ready to work hard. So if you're a business owner, you have to be aware of the hard work that it's going to take, the dedication, the focus, and just being really good at what you're doing. There's so many distractions out there for our time, for our attention. So if you are not willing to put in the hours and the work, then you shouldn't be an entrepreneur because it's hard. I think of a person, she's on my mindset. She co-hosts my mindset podcast, Crystal Duke. She gave me the book Mindset. She left a cush career as in the speech pathology to venture to a different city to partner with her brother with no guarantee of a paycheck. Now you talk about guts and determination and really a belief system that she's capable of pulling that off. If you're the type of person that doesn't want that kind of challenge, then you're not ready. You're not ready to work hard. She works hard. I mean, there'll be times 8:30 at night she's still working. Probably well later than that. But the point of it, when she gave me the book Mindset by Carol Dweck, if you look at that book and you really understand the closed-minded versus the open-minded, you'll understand if you don't have an open mind and you're not willing to learn and you're not willing to grow and you're not willing to test yourself and work harder than you've ever worked, you should reconsider. Maybe now's not the right time. I think being in business for yourself, test every ounce of your skill set. And you have to be committed to really doing that. So working hard, you better be ready to work hard. There was a thing that in a TED Talk by Carol Dweck that Crystal shared the book, which led to some more investigating into what that really meant. There was a study, TED Talk, and it talked about not yet. They had a school system in Brooklyn that was very much underperforming. They just switched from grade systems to not yet. What does that mean? So you get a grade or you get feedback from your teacher and it says not yet, meaning you're not ready yet, but you're getting there. Instead of us trying to chase a grade, we're chasing a mindset of not yet. So everything they were doing was encouraging the children to say not yet, or the teachers or the feedback that they were getting. They went from an underperforming school to the number one school in New York, all because they changed their mindset. They worked hard. They knew what they're out there to do. So when you look at your business, you might say, not yet. Somebody says, how are you doing? You may answer something like, not yet. I haven't achieved it yet. You're in the process of growing in the journey. So number one, work hard. Number two, you got to be a good content creator, meaning today there's 60,000 marketing messages. People like Facebook and Google and all the different companies out there, you know how good they are? They are good at getting your attention. They have experts to keep you on their platform. So you have to be more disciplined in how you spend your time. You have to know that that's their strategy. The average person watches 4 hours of TV. 4. 4 times 7, if my math is correct, that's 28 hours of sometimes passive watching, just watching. People say, I'm chilling out. Well, that's fine. But for 4 hours, what could you do in creating content if you took 2 hours of it and devoted that to creating content? Now, that's self-serving here because a podcast is creating content. But what can you do with the content? You can do things like chunk it, create chapter books, create text out of it. You can create so much, but you have to create the content. Nobody can outsource you. So investing in you is always going to be the best investment. So why do we do so many podcasts? People say, why are you doing so many? Well, once a month is not going to get you you're not going to get very good just doing it once a month. I remember Johnny Lee Dumas, Entrepreneur on Fire. Guy was doing he would do chunk it. He would do 15 in a day. So what did that mean? He was creating 15 pieces of asset in one day. Once you get rolling, you get rolling. Your momentum is built on doing things over a period of time. So if people are distracting you, popping into your office, calling, and you don't have a disciplined way you manage your schedule, the studies show when somebody interrupts you, it's 20 minutes to get your mind back to where it was. That's a lot of time. The other thing is I hear multitasking. The brain doesn't work off multitasking. People think they're getting 2 things at once. They aren't. One thing. If you're not sure of that, go Google Ed Milet. He's a legend in this industry. Not a legend. He's the number one personal development guy in this business. He creates content and he allows his schedule to be able to produce the content which attracts the viewers. So if you're out there creating content, you're eventually going to connect with your ideal client or prospect. If you do that, those are the people that will follow you. People always ask me, how many people are listening to your podcast? And I will say, the ones that want to buy from you. And then they laugh. But do you want 10,000 people listening to it or 10 people that do business with you and 20 people listening to you? So it doesn't matter numbers. Everybody gets caught in numbers. It's the quality of people that listen to you. So you're talking about working hard, creating content, and the last is the building of relationships. As we enter into some exciting times with AI and how it's changing industries and doing all, it's a tool. But understand there's going to be some people that are going to be utilizing that tool. And if you're trying to get all your information online and you don't have quality relationships, you might think that a person is a person, but AI is going to be so good, you might not know the difference. So if Ed Milet, imitation IA guy, is out there, you might think, oh, he said it. But it might not be him because it's a perfect replica of an AI model that said something that might not be what Ed is talking about. So if you build authentic relationships, you talk to people, you're in community with people, you're shaking hands with people, you're not just texting and emailing everybody, and you're getting your leads off of Google, you don't know who you're getting. You don't know how that person created the content to get you on that path. So build authentic relationships. You can never have any problem with algorithms when it's people to people. I like to say human intelligence, not AI, artificial intelligence. So, three things: work hard. You got to be willing to work hard. You got to be willing to bust your rear end. And maybe it takes whatever, how many hours. You better get your sleep. Don't fool yourself. 4 hours doesn't cut it. You need quality sleep, because if you don't get sleep, like if you're getting 4 hours, there's studies that say your brain operates like it's drunk. And you don't need to be operating a business with the same processing and brain power of a person that's intoxicated. So get your rest, work hard, create content, and build authentic relationships. So thank you so much. If you want more of this, let me know. Let me know. You can put it in the comment section. Let me see if I can get something up here, a banner or something where I can show you how you get a hold of us. I know there's something in my bag of tricks. Yep, right there. Podcasterpkane.com. Call me direct. An old-fashioned phone call. Just call me. I may not answer it, because if you don't come up in my address book, I'm not going to answer it. So leave me a message. Then I'll call you back. How about that? That's kind of crazy. So podcasterpkane.com, or call me at 404-428-3006. Thank you so much. I appreciate you listening. Share this with somebody, especially in the senior living community. That's where I spend 60% of my time, 20% in wellness and 20% local. So if I add those up, that's 100%. There is also nonprofits. So we want to shine on our nonprofits and help them reach and be able to grow their nonprofit to reach more people and care. So thank you so much. Podcast Pete is over for the day, or for this podcast. Thank you.